Okay, this is something you've done before. We teach it in Algebra 2, obviously yes, in pre-calc as well. When you see an open circle, whatever's listed second is what you're plugging into the other equation. So this is f of g of 2. Okay? So the first thing you should figure out is what is g of 2. Okay, remember g is that equation, it lists it right there, 2 divided by x. So I plug in 2 for x. G of 2 is 2 divided by 2. What is that? 1. All right. That number you're now going to use to plug into the other equation. So f of 1 now, because you're doing f of g of 2. You know what g of 2 is. Now use it to plug back in. You're plugging into the square root equation up there. So it's square root of x plus 4. It's square root of 1 plus 4. Which is just what? Square root of 5. Yeah, square root of 5. Okay? Next part here. Now we're going the other way, g of f of 5. So again, we're going to rewrite that as a composition. G of f of 5. Okay, first thing we figure out is what is f of 5? All right, f of 5 is the square root of 5 plus 4, so square root of 9, which gives me 3. Now you know what f of 5 is. You take 3 and you plug it back in. So g of 3. G is that rational function. 2 divided by x, so it's going to be 2 divided by 3. And that's it. You can't simplify that any further. If you could, of course you should, but these ones are as simplified as far as I can go. Okay, let's talk about equations now. I'll leave that for a second. Okay, so now we're not going to have of a number, you're just going to have of x. So we're doing f of g of x. You know that g is 2x plus 5, so that gets plugged into the x spot on f. So you are doing f of 2x plus 5. So everywhere you see an x in the f equation, you are going to put 2x plus 5. So here, so that would be f, is equal to square root of 2x plus 5 minus 1, because we're doing x minus 1, plugging in. What do you think you should do to simplify it? Combine your 5 and your negative 1, so you should have square root of 2x plus 4. No, you cannot take the square root of 4 because it's a plus sign in between them. If they've been multiplied, that's been different. But no, you cannot, and so this is as far as it goes. Okay, now we're doing g of f of x. Okay, so please plug in f of x into g. All right, you got g of, you know f is square root of x minus 1. Okay, so please plug that in. You're doing 2 times the square root of x plus 1. Sorry, x minus 1. Plus 5. Am I allowed to distribute into this? Please no. Okay? Do not do that. This is as far as it goes. I will cry if you do that. No, the 2 stays outside in front. You can't combine anything with the 5. You cannot combine it with the 1 because the 1 is inside of root, 5 is not. That's it. So it's not going to be very pretty, but that's okay. We're just trying to put these two equations together. All right, we will do number 1 together, and I'll see if you can get as far as you can on number 2. These ones are a little bit different because they have a little bit more simplifying to do. Again, you are doing whatever's listed second is what you're plugging in. So f of g of x. So it is, hold on, f of 2 divided by x. Okay, at 2 divided by x is what you're putting in the x spot, so it should look like this. 5 divided by 2 divided by x plus 4. You already have a fraction, you already have division. Do you think that I want another one? No, it's tacky. You want to make sure you only have one fraction, okay? We don't want fractions. No. We're now going to simplify this. Not going to hopefully bring back any traumatic memories of rational functions because we did struggle on this. But you have to get rid of this division by x. So how would you get rid of it? How are you going to do it? You would multiply. Remember, if I multiply to one side of the fractions, if I multiply by x on this side, where else do I have to multiply by x? The top. What you do to one side of a fraction, you also do to the other side because x over x is 1. Okay, so this should simplify pretty nicely for you. 5x. The whole point is to get rid of the second fraction that you have. X would be 2x over x, so that would cancel that one out. You just add 2. But this guy you're distributing into that, so it's also getting multiplied by 4. So 2 plus 4x. And that is as far as it goes. You cannot cancel out the x's because 2 doesn't have an x. Don't do anything crazy like that, please. Okay, get as far as you can in the last one, please. And then we'll chat about it. You can talk to your table and try and figure out what to do. See if you can figure out what to simplify or how to simplify it. Because again, you don't want multiple fractions. It's not ideal. Another fraction, you've got a couple ways you could do this. You can undo it by multiplying both sides by x plus 4. That's fine. Or you can keep, change, flip. I'm going to do that. So if you want, you can rewrite it like this. 2 times, flip it, x plus 4 over 5. Here you do distribute because you got 2 terms. And so it would become 2x plus 8 over 5. Okay? If you did it a different way than me, that doesn't mean it's wrong, as long as you end up with the same thing. Really, the only option would be to multiply by x plus 4 on both sides. That's your final answer. Today, you should be able to finish up all of 2.6.